What is up, watch friends? Holy shit, dude. This is a big day, man. I hit over 1,000 subs. So I'm really super stoked about that. I wasn't expecting I would hit 1,000 for about another week or two, maybe at best. You know what I mean? But I did a video on Friday, and I don't know, it just went over 1,000 and up to 1,100. It's down again. I don't know why, but it's still over 1,000, so it's awesome. And so I just want to thank every one of you guys who like and subscribe and watch my channel. It really means a lot. I do appreciate it, and it's yeah, I'm just blown away, dude. I really appreciate it. So celebrate, have a sip of beer. It is Halloween. So let's do a quick Q&A, and we'll do that. You're watching Timepieces with Tony. Talking Timepieces with Tony. You're watching Talking Timepieces with Tony. Yeah. All right. So actually I had quite a bit of questions, but maybe do answer some of the other questions in another video, because otherwise it'll be long, you know. And I didn't print them out, and I'm not using my iPad or anything like that to read the questions. I just kind of made some quick notes. So I'm going to start with one of my viewers, Doug. He wants to purchase a new unworn Rolex online. You know, obviously not from an AD, but who would I recommend for a new Rolex? Like a Submariner is what he's talking about, the sort of heavy hitter watches. I don't know where you're located, but you know, you might have to spend a little more money, but this is what I would recommend. I don't necessarily, I think Chrono 24, I don't know if I would trust that as much, although, you know, they are trusted, but I would check out Bob's Watches. Just type in Bob's Watches. Again, you may be paying just a little bit more on that end of it, but it's worth taking a look. Crown and Caliber, Hodinkee on their watch site. Crown and Caliber and Hodinkee are owned by this. Yeah, Hodinkee owns Crown and Caliber, I believe. But check out Hodinkee and Crown and Caliber. Watchbox is another one. There's a guy in Nashville Watch Company, who sells pre-owned. You know, again, because when you're saying new unworn, they're still considered pre-owned. Guy in so Nashville Watch Company. I sold him a Rolex Datejust several years ago, and he's got some cool pieces on his website. So that's what I would do. I would just check that out. You know, just do a little bit of research. I would spend the extra little bit of money if that's the case, simply because of, you know, the last thing you want to do is, you know, I mean, I wouldn't trust eBay at all. I don't care about their authenticity program that they have. I just don't trust it. Sorry. So, and I know some people do, and some people love it. Whatever, you know, it's just an opinion. So that's what I would do. Yeah. Um, Next question comes from Strider from Australia. His name is Josh, I think, right? Strider, what Cartier do I think are best investment watches? Basically, the Louis Cartier Tank, the WGTA 001, or the WGTA 0093, the ruby one. Dude, both beautiful watches. The first one, the first Louis, just I think is rose gold. You're looking at about $11,800. It's a beautiful watch. However, I don't recommend Cartier for any investment watch or an investment piece. I don't really recommend watches in general as an investment piece, because you just never know where it's going to go. Will it hold its value? Yeah. Will it increase? I don't know. You know, I mean, it's just, especially now with the way that everything is going, you know, so I don't really recommend that. If anything, I would see if you can get your hands on a Cartier crash. There's your investment piece right there. The ruby dial, beautiful it is. Way more dressy than the Louis. I think the Louis can be worn sort of more in, you know, kind of more casual as well as dress. But I definitely think the ruby is way more dress. And it's nice. I like them both, but my money's on the more classic look. When you're looking at like the classic Roman numerals, rose gold. That's you can't beat that watch. You're not dating yourself either by wearing that watch because it's timeless. So I hope that helps. I think I got another one from you there here. Strider, I think you, yes. Again from Strider. Do I think the Tudor Black Bay 58 or GMT are good to buy to build up my purchase history for at an AD for a Submariner or a Daytona? And I think you already know the no for the Daytona. It's not going to happen for the Daytona. I mean, it would if you spent another $150,000 on other watches. You might be in the running there, but yeah, man. And plus, if you're going for a sub, because I already know you're not going to get the Daytona with that kind of thing. But if you're going for a sub, then I wouldn't go with the Black Bay 58. I would go with the GMT just to sort of change things up a bit. So if you have the 58 and then you get the sub, you might think about selling the 58. That's what I did. I had the Black Bay 58, and then when I got the sub, I sold the 58. So I didn't think I was going to get the sub, so I bought a 58 because it was like I loved the old vintage Submariner look, 5113s, I believe they are. So yeah, I would definitely think that's going to help you with your purchase history. Absolutely, it did with me. I think I mean, um, anything really. I mean, you buy a Mont Blanc for a couple of $1,000, and anything, you know what I mean. Anything you purchase is going to help you. And then I got a question from a guy named Jeff O'Toole. I think that was his name. Sorry, I didn't even write down your question, but it was really what you were looking for: a vintage 90s or above Rolex date just with a fluted bezel and a Jubilee bracelet. What would you expect to pay for that? Dude, you do your research on that, because you can go anywhere from $4,000 up to 7, 8, 9, 10,000 bucks even on some of those. You know what I mean? So just check really what you know. Get it from obviously someone reputable. If what the history of the watch is. I mean, does it have box and papers? That's important too. Does it need servicing? What kind of condition is the watch? And there's sort of a lot of variables with that. You just have to be careful. Again, I wouldn't go with eBay on that. Even if you found one for say $3,000, you don't know if they've changed some of the parts on the inner workings of the movement. Because when eBay does that, like I said, that authenticity thing, they don't know if the balance wheel and hairspring are actually Rolex, or if it's like something aftermarket or whatever it may be. So I'm just saying that. So having said that, yes, I am wearing my Cartier. I put it on the Cartier custom-made burgundy leather strap, and I love it. Again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. 1,000 viewers. I was going to think of something to do, maybe give away one of my watches, but I'm not sure. So I do appreciate it. I'm really grateful for your viewership. And having said that, all right, man. Happy Halloween. It is Halloween. And you guys have a great day.